Good guys, I've been trying to tell you this guys before nipatie Benso mic. I've been trying to convince you guys. Kidogo Moringe, kidogo just a minute
Moringe tuna tuwaste time. Hakuna mtu anaweza kuwapa hivi
hapo. Mimi nataka niwaambie hivi. Kwa nini mimi kama Dawak wa Dawak Media and Dawak Lands and Properties? Kwa nini yeye anasemanga yeye hawezi kubali kupiga kijana yoyote wa hii movement? Number one, mimi najuanga hii kitu inaanzanga hivi. Sasa hii mnataka tupige Morara. I lose hope. Akilose hope atashindwa, ataenda wapi? Ili tena aanze kuitwa na wale majamaa. Ndio huku kunanyesha. Burundi kwako kunanyesha. Kwanza nikomee. Okay, good. The reason why mimi hautaiona nikiungana na watu kupiga Morara ama kupiga kijana mwenzangu yoyote, juu mimi najuanga inakuanga kazi ya serikali. Mimi nikiona mtu yote anataka Morara hivi sasa na ni kijana, najua hiyo ni ajenda ya serikali. Mimi najua huyo mtu ametumwa. Ninajua leo mtataka Morara, mkimwangusha kesho yake mnaendea Tony. Mkiangusha Tony, kesho yake mnaendea Dalvito. Mkitoka Dalvito, hiyo siku nyingine mtaendea Dawak. Kwa hivyo at the end of the day, hiyo movement haitakuwa na frontiers. Juu kila mtu akijaribu kuinuka hivi, mnatumika tu kugonga kichwa. Nyinyi wenyewe tu mnaambiwa tuanga hiyo. Sasa kama mtu hapa amesema Morara ni mkora, ukashangaa unataka useme ni mkora vipi? Waambia Wakenya nichangieni niweke gari mafuta. Amewaambia nimewaomba. Yeye hajaweka pin ya mpesa yako, wewe ndio umemsaidia. Kuexpose project za serikali wewe unamuita mkora. Wewe ni nani unamtukana juu ya kuexpose ukora yenye iko kwa government? Who are you? Wewe ni nani? Nani amekutuma? Hiyo ndo tunajiuliza. Nani amekutuma? Kama huyu kijana anaonyesha dunia mzima venye mali ya Wakenya inaporwa. Wewe ni nani unamuattack? Umetumwa na nani kumuattack? Utajiuliza hivyo. Hayo ni maneno yako kwa dukuduku. Unajua mimi ni mwalimu wa Kiswahili hapa. Hayo maneno unauliza, hayo maneno si mageni hapa mjini.
Mimi nakafikiria hivi. Mimi hata sasa sitaki kujua ati Samuel alinunuliwa ama alifanywa nini ama Morara amefanya nini ama naye afanya nini. Hawa vijana wote tunataka tuwapeleke waingie Nyayo Stadium. We need to pronounce, we need to
tena Samuel ashad ondokea siasa ya vijana Tony. Wacha hata wewe.
The reason why nakwambia hivi, the reason why nakwambia hivi, the same way Samuel amekuwa lured as a young person, the same way mmoja wetu mwingine pia anakuwa lured kuja kupiga Morara. Unanipata? Sisi young people since time immemorial hatujaifanya mambo yetu. Sisi tumekuwa tukisupport huyu, tunasupport movement nyingine, tunasupport huyu, tunasupport side nyingine. Vijana, it's time you come. Yani nakwambia watu wote wakishafanya hesabu zao zote, Uhuru afanye hesabu yake na Matiang'i, Gachagua sijawekwa hapo side gani, Natambea ende pale hivyo, Omtata sijafanya nani, akina Ruben Kigame afanye nini. Sasa wote ni mwataja kina Mathakarua. Lakini hii conversation, msee yuko kwa hii program ikiwekwa, ni kijana yuko. Hata deputy president ukikuwa keen kwa hiyo formation hakuna kijana ataitwa. Na sisi ndio tulianza hii conversation, sisi ndio tulienda kwa street, sisi ndio tulibaya vitongo, sisi ndio tulidedi, sisi ndio tulikuwa harmed. So whatever happened kwa hii conversation lazima to force it. In fact tunataka wakuje kunegotiate palisi tuko. Hii sasa haijalishi hapo ndo sasa nimekushow haijalishi ati Samuel alienda wapi. Hii sasa ni qualification yako kuja kwa hii meeting. We don't even care if you have integrity. Qualification yako kwanza iko ni wewe young na ukuje kwa hii meeting.
Tony, can I interject something? Mimi najua qualification ya namba moja ya kukua kwa hii meeting ni ukuwe hauko kwa hizo vyama vya siasa za hao watu. Hiyo ni qualification namba moja. Yeah. Kubona sasa
Tony.
No, that many correctivo, but many correctivo lakini tunasema
Dawak, one quick thing. Hao watu wadogo hawaelewi. Let me tell you. Watu wanasema ati Morara ni mkora. Kati ya Morara na hawa politicians tuko nao sasa, nani ni mkora zaidi? Because hao walienda kuomba pesa kwa Adani. Na pesa ya Adani ni chafu. Morara is just coming to ask us to donate so that he can continue with whatever he's doing. And that is what happens everywhere. Even here in America, hata wakina nani walikuwa wanaenda wakiomba watu, wanaenda wakiandikia watu barua, wa contribute towards their campaign. So when people stand here and say Morara ni mkora, why can't you give this guy a chance? We do not need anybody who has been in the previous government before. Babu Owino, yes, he's young. Babu Owino alipiga mtu risasi karibu auwe mtoto wa watu, mpaka saa hii mtoto wa watu hatembei. Matiang'i aliua Wajaluo na katupa kwa maji, wengine mpaka leo saa hii hawajui watu wao wako wapi. Matiang'i aliua Baby Pendo. Matiang'i I don't know kama nyinyi, most of you are here very young, hamwezi kuwa mnakumbuka. Matiang'i made another lady, a young Jay-Z, a young millennium lady at the airport get fired. That lady got fired because of simply asking him to prove if he's him at the airport. So when you guys stand here and you're trying to say that everything that we are trying, the effort you're trying to make with Morara, it's all Morara ni corrupt. Niambieni Morara ameenda kaibia nani? Who is he stealing from? Because why are you saying ni mkora wa wapi?
Nini guys?
Wiki naomba niongee tu kidogo.
Davido kidogo before.
Yes.
Mimi naomba tu clarification kidogo please guys. I'm just begging clarification. Na mimi naomba the first clarion call tafadhali. Number 1, mtu anaitwa kijana. Mimi naomba msimpige vita hata kama is not part of us. Naomba msimpige vita at this point because we'll be enabling people to trash us. Watakuwa nasema vijana are not organized, vijana do not know what they want, and this is the example they'll be giving. Let anybody else fighting a young person asikue mtu kijana. Wacha sisi vijana tuende tuvurugane space yetu. Tuende tupatane mali na tuvurugane kabisa. Wewe ulifanya hivi, wewe fanya hivi. Lakini let us not fight as young people. Because maybe this is the only chance tutajapata tena to determine our future. Hatuwezi kwa every conversation when we want to change our leaders, wale wa old wanaenda wanapiga position zao, sisi tuende tungana nani. There is no conversation about the young people now ndo walileta hii movement ndo walianza. So whatever discussion yenye mtanini, first young people must be on that discussion. And we must demand, I don't know what must happen, lakini young people, hata kama kila young person tuende tu kwa stadium, kwa hiyo stadium ijengwe committee, ijengwe kila kitu, but ikuwe ni young people. Then from there, we'll start up conversation, tuangalie sasa tuko young people. We want to take the country. Which people do we need to collaborate with? Me, I think hivyo tunaenda forward.
Hapo Tony, mimi na agree na wewe kabisa 100%. Kijana asipigwe na kijana mwenzake. Then hapa hivi kwa Kasamuel, hiyo kitu kwanza huwa inaniuma. Kasamuel sio mzuri. Kasamuel anafuata pesa. Lakini tumekuja tukaona watu wenye wako willing na wamejitoa mhanga wa kubadilisha taifa letu. Lakini Kebaso Morara, huyo mtu ako sawa. Na sio Kebaso peke yake, kuna watu wengi ambao tumeona wanakufia taifa letu la Kenya. Lakini hakukuja kulinganisha ati unasema huyu kwanza huyu Kasamuel. Ni kama watu ambao unaona wakiandika huku wenye wana support Ruto, ilhali kanisani pia unapataga maskini mtu mwenye hatoi sadaka. Waga anapiga wale wengine wasitoe hata fungu la 10, wanasema mhubiri ndo anakula. Wewe toa yako, kama unachangia Kebaso Morara, wewe toa, mambo mingi achana nayo. Kaa hautoi, ridhika, waacha wivu.
Hapo sasa. Kijana yeyote ako na project. Wewe usiende kutuanga yeye. Wewe support. Kama usupport ondokea. Usichafue.
Can I have the mic?
Yes, Ben, so you can get the mic. Na Benzo akiongea tu tap guys. Covet, how are you?
Asante. Guys, I've been listening to you. I hope you can hear me clear. Yeah. Guys, nimekuwa nikiwasikiza and some of maongezi some speakers wamekuwa wakiongea. Mimi nikikaa hivi nikisikiza hii ni bambi. It's like guys, some of you are not patriot and you are not ready to fight for the country. You know, let us to spotoke from our focus. Our focus is we want leadership. Whether you are a young person, whether you are an old person, we want leadership. And just to correct you, Kidogo, Tony, I may be wrong, and I stand to be corrected. Let us not speak out sentiment that will see as if we are trying to alienate some people. Yes, I understand. Perhaps I may understand where you are coming from. I may understand your point that, okay, the population of our country constitute, most of them, they are youth. I understand. I get you clear. And meaning we need to be well represented, and we need to be or to be led. There I agree with you 100%. And fellow Kenyans, the thing that nataka to focus on is, let's compete with the good governance and bad governance. Those people who are agitating or fronting bad governance, those are the people that becomes our competitor and our enemies. And you know what we can do to them. So, what am I trying to say, fellow Kenyans? Tusikue wale watu. For example, let us be wise. Tumeenda shule. As much as some of us, they are still young, too young, they are now learning some things. And that's why we have millennials here and the Gen Z. We have to educate each other and try to hold each other the hand. You see, our mission is just one. You know it. Never say, even if you are in a company, never say because the work is so strong, the work is perfect. He just want to go without holding even the weaker person within his team. You have to hold them until, because if you don't hold them, you can't achieve that vision. What I'm trying to say is we have to be wise. Even if I have personal thing against the work, why should I bring that thing on a public platform like this? It's good and it's so wise. I just called the work behind the scene. Nimwambia hata uko naweza mpiga nimshike mati, lakini when you are on a public domain like this, why come and say maybe unatoanisha kama ni Morara rangi ama unatoa kijana mwenzako rangi. You know, it is not wise. That being stupid. Yeah? I'm sorry to use that word, and forgive me by having said that. Because we need to accommodate everybody on board, Tony. Where I stand, and I stand to be corrected, I know the kind of leaders we want. I may want, okay, even if it's an old person, but he's ready to serve this country and change and make the lives of these young people that you talked about, Tony, so be it. If it is a young person who has the vision for this country, so be it. Don't let us not just come here. We start throwing names. I don't know the work and our person, or I don't know Sijui Babo Wino. Guys, us, we will bring many guys on board. Come on here, Babo Wino, tutampiga msasa. We will give some reference. We have nothing against any person. Just like one of Madam amesema hapa amepeana references. That's the time we will scrutinize kila mtu in that we move and get the right people on board, my fellow Kenyans. Because I can tell you we have good leaders.
Not correction.
Yes.
Can I give you a point of information?
Yes,
then
Tony.
Utaendelea ku respond on it. A point of information here, because it's very simple. Number one, it's a bit personal. Number one, we want to change this country, yes, and I believe we're going to change, and Ruto is going home. And also, as a matter of fact, sisi vijana peke yake hatuwezi toa Ruto uongozini. We don't have the resources, we don't have the technical know-how. That's a fact. Hakuna mtu atapinga hapa, mtu yote atapinga hiyo, si mtu ako genuine. But one thing that I'm concerned about, in all this conversation, there is no one or two clear-cut young people that are on board in this conversation, in this arrangement, in these backdoor deals. Ukiona Martha Karua kitoa press conference, the same oldies nyuma yake. Ukiona Kalonzo Musyoka kitoa conference, the same oldies nyuma yake. Ukiona hata watu wa serikali bado, the same oldies. There's no young people in either divide, whether ni government, whether wapi, there's no young people. So mimi nafikiria, I think young people, there's nobody who is going to help you, because I believe majority of you young people muko na integrity. You mean well for this country because you went on the street demanding for your finance bill to tolewe and you paid the ultimate price. So my point of information was that young people, they need to do something behind the scene, even if in front for scene. It has to be deliberate and a bit selfish. Ndio representation kikuja, will be on the table. It will be a very painful. It will be a loss of opportunity for young people and a loss of continuity. Kama we participated, we enable all this process to elect the oldies wako pale wamefanya nini, and I think majority of people wale tuna suggest ni watu kuna integrity. Wale watu mention like Omtata, kuna watu mention David Maraga. These are people who have proven track record. We don't doubt them even for a single day. But now where Abado na insist young people need to come on board is a position and representation. This one is nothing to do with selfish, as long as the young people watakuwa subject to the same standard of integrity. Do you have integrity? Yes. Do you qualify by the basic bare minimum? Yes. Be part of the table. That's my point of information, Benson.
Thank you. Thank you, Tony. Tony, the table that I think, again, if I may amplify, the table that we should be talking about is the table that me, you, and the right people that you just mentioned, they have formed that table. I don't want, Tony, tomorrow I see you being on the table of the people that we are fighting, the people who have put us in this mess. Just like the way you guys, some of us, we are bitter about Kasamueli. In fact, we should not even be talking about Kasamueli because tunampea mileage ya bure. Why? Why do I say that? He has never been our leader. He was just a part of our group, saying, purporting he's part of like us. Yeah, he chose his way, and that's why I'm telling you, the moment you go and associating yourself with the wrong people, Tony, right now, you'll see how people are going to move away from you. No one will even start now listening to your good words that you used to say. So any table that you guys are talking about, let it be a clean table that us, we have formed that clean table, bringing the right people and the like-minded people, be it the young people, be it the old guys that even you mentioned, very good people who mean well for this country. I think you mentioned about, I don't know, Akina Madakaru, those are the people who have put us in this kind of atrocity and this kind of shame. I can't even want a young guy, a Gen Z or a millennial who has the goodwill for this country, Tony, associating themselves at young people now are coming up, they are being given. We don't need to be given a platform by either of them. In fact, they have realized, Tony, you and I, we are so powerful and we can make our own table. The way you said, it will be attractive until they'll start coming to beg whether we can give them a chance or a position to be part of the society or the leadership. I wonder when we are speaking and discussing, let us open up our minds because we want a better Kenya. And Tony, remember, you are not just fighting this because at the end you benefit. You may not even not benefit, but there are people who will benefit. Just like achengae nyumba, si yeye analalanga kwa hiyo nyumba. But many people don't buy that thing and actualize it. Mtu anasema lazima kwe Ben. So I might be enlightening people right now, but Tony, I can assure you, I may not be the one to enjoy. You get? I want to be selfless. Tusikwe wale watu, we are fighting this, ati lazima mimi ndio nikuwe senator ama nikuwe governor. No. I can still fight and even make way for other people who can lead this country. I think very nicely. Let me stop there so that other guys can also contribute. Thank you, Dawak, and thank you, Tony.
Good.
And Benso, I thank you for nyumongea, and I hope you've seen my side. Hata kama ni kidogo. I think for a very long time, young people, I still repeat, young people, need a good leadership space inafaa ikuwe at least at 50 65 years watu wana retire, wanacha young people wanaendelea. That's a very functioning society. That's a very progressive society. It doesn't matter hata kama tuko na 3/4 ya watu huko juu wote wako na integrity and they're old. If there is no a proper projection, you're not protecting the future generation. I think young people, this is a very good conversation. They need to be involved. But I hope umeona side yangu hata kama kidogo. I hope wale watu wako hapa hivi wameona
I get you, Tony. You're always sober and you always make sense. Yes, I really understand you very well. Thank you.
So thank you. Anybody else anachukua mic? Me, I really ningetamani muione hii njia yangu. Hii table, whether si ndio tunaiform na watu wanakuja, hata kama wameiform, we need to go there with a bargaining power. And we need to deliberately go as a young people, but young people with proper qualification. Hatupeleki kwa sije kujaza bench. Tunafaa tuende huko tunaoffer value hadi wanaona these people have something that they can bring on the table apart from being young.
Tony, kitu yenye yafaa ukwe clear to these people, you need to tell them when we are saying tunaenda kwa table, tunaenda table gani? Because as you know, as you understand, we cannot go and discuss with the people who have their hands are so full of blood of innocent Kenyans. You know that one, it can't happen. Even mimi Tony nikiwa kwa group yenu, and then mniambie tunaenda kukaa chini na the people who have really betrayed us, I can't. Let them maybe come and ask forgiveness. They come on our table begging. We will now be the people to decide whether we can allow them to come and maybe listen to how we are making our table to be so clean, rather than, because I need to be well and informed. Which table tukisema me, I can't come out at to negotiate na Ruto. I want the table that you are saying ikwe the table yenye inaenda kuchange this country. Tony, tushapata na watu wanataka Ruto aende. Na sasa watu, let's assume wale watu wako fresh new, the Okiya Mtata, the Maragas wameshakaa wakasema we want to provide leadership. Tukasema wenyewe you people, you qualify, umeshamko na experience, you can provide leadership. Now you providing leadership, what is the structure of this leadership? Now, watu wakubwa kwa hapo juu tasema nyinyi at least that's now a table, that's a form of organization. And you naita in other words naita table. That's where young people pia we come in. Okay. Because we are in this organization, we are in this structure. This is what we present. These are the power and the strength we bring. And we are not bringing because we are only young. We are bringing because of this experience. And we demand to be here. It's our right. That's the table that I meant. Exactly, I get you. We are on the same page, and you see, what people, young guys, to be now told is they are the one who are majority and they have power, and they are the one who have vision for the country. Just like you said, you know, we are being suppressed. The old guys, hata mtu unapata is so corrupt. He can't offer leadership, but they are there. They don't want to give space. They don't want to go home and retire and enjoy the retirement benefit. And that's where the young guys wamekuwa suppressed. Unapatata wewe, Tony, umeanza kuzeeka na ujai employiwa, or you've never given a podium or a society where you can even become the CEO of your own company. Because even doing business, because of the successive governments that zimekuwa huko, they care less about wananchi, and that's why you see we are suffering. I'm just happy I was also passing by, and then I saw something that Dawaki had reposted, whereby watu kulikuwa na platform ingine, watu walikuwa wameshambulia sana Osoro, and Osoro got even mad, alikuwa natukanana, and the young guys, they are asking him very tough questions, and that's the kind of way I want guys, we have to bring down all these people. We want to make sure that either they sing our tune, or they just perish. You know, ukipata kitu kama hiyo, just repost the way the work did so that it can reach many people. We check, we look at it and we see, oh, this is the kind of leaders that you have. So unajua kwa imesaidia a young person somewhere whereby he atakuwa able to change and realize, no, we need to go to that table that Tony you said. We need to go there and voiced. Waseme, kama young guys waseme, okay, sisi tunafanyanga hii na hii na hii, we need to be boosted. Waseme, okay, I might not have the skill maybe to even to run or to be the CS, but this is how I want to be governed. So, on that table, Tony, you'll be able to, where hata kama kwa young guys, tutasema, you have leadership skills. Can you join ukwe CS? Can you join ukwe blah blah? That's how young guys watakuwa wameletwa on board. Sio tutuwe, we fear to go to the table.
Bensolo, network yako iko na shida
kidogo. Tunaanza kucomplain.
Mimi sijui kama ni mimi pekee ama tukusikii vizuri.
Oh, my network iko na shida kidogo, but now let me just stop there if someone else can talk.